Hey folks, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope that you're having a good evening, whatever you're doing. Good day, good night, whatever time it is. Good morning. Out here in northern Israel, I'm happy to report that the situation remains relatively calm, and the ceasefire appears for now to be holding now in its fifth day or so. So that's good news. And in Bitcoin land, and in the land of crypto, Bitcoin's new monthly levels on the VRE and on the RMLRs and on the entropy and on the volatility and on the variance and on the power mean ribbon are all indicating generally good info. There can certainly be swift mean reversions to the downside, and it can still pump up. There are always probabilities to the upside and the downside. I would not be surprised to see some swift reversions. When I say swift, I mean relative speed over the course of a month. In other words, you could have a pretty significant move down at some point over the next 10 days, while the RMLR basically drops off a little bit before it begins to rise back up again. And if that were to be the case, then we could certainly see the asset dip before it pumps up, even behind a nice little wick for the month. That certainly could happen. If it does pump up, there's some nice targets during the month. There certainly are targets above 100K, which is, again, the 100K number itself is statistically insignificant. It's just a round number that people have in their heads, and they assign symbolic significance to it, even though there is really no mathematical significance to that number. Same thing with like a $300 Solana or $500 Solana or $5 XRP or whatever. And these are all just round numbers people choose to assign significance to because they think, oh, if it's worth that unit, first of all, it's easier for them to do the math. Right? That's the real reason people do it. Second of all, if people buy much lower than that number, then they think, oh, if it ever gets up to that, easy math number, I'll have this much. So people like units of 5 and 10 for obvious reasons, because they're easy to calculate. Apart from that, there's just some very nice levels all in all, sitting where the where the Bitcoin asset can go easily this month to the upside and the downside, and frankly sideways. So I would not be surprised, man, someone's making a crazy barbecue right now here at night while most folks are going to sleep or chilling out. It smells really good, I have to say. Whoever's making that barbecue, they're having fun. Yeah, anyway. So, here you go. Oh, hey, thanks for the subscription. Hello there. Yeah, so Bitcoin, all in all, looking quite healthy for the month so far. Even if it does dip a little bit, like I said, within the first 9-10 days. Of course, as a low time frame trader, right, I look every day, I look at the charts and look at the low time frames and see where exactly to make the entries and exits with the VRE and Laplace distribution bands and normal distribution bands. Certainly, it's looking like a pretty decent month so far. The direction predictors so far are looking to the upside, right? Entropy is still looking okay. Variance looking okay. Like on the weekly time frames, still. We're going to get the new weekly prints later today. When we have the new weekly prints on top of the new monthly, it'll be great. Right now we have the current weekly is above the new monthly. So if the asset can stay where it's at or a little bit higher, the new weekly could be above the new monthly, and hopefully the new daily will be above the new weekly, just as the new daily today was above the weekly and above the new monthly. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. See you.